Hey guys, long time no see. There's been a lot going on in the news recently. A lot of crazy stuff that have been happening, and I wanted to discuss those topics today. On my channel, I'll discuss news topics, things that are relevant, that are happening, that are affecting people today. And I think it's good to keep up with the news, and because even though something may be happening on the other side of the world or in a different state or some other area, it could happen to you or something could have an effect on you. So it's good to stay up to date with the news. And the first topic that I want to discuss is this coronavirus. I'm sure many of you have heard about this virus that is spreading in China. And there have been cases reported here in the United States, cases in Australia, I believe, many countries in Asia as well. But I thought it'd be good to share with you guys, in case you haven't heard of it, about this new virus. So I'm going to read an article today from the Wall Street Journal. It says, what to know about the new Chinese coronavirus. Coronaviruses mutate easily, but there's no sign of changes in this virus so far. Yes, it's just been, sort of a scary thing because it's been spreading. There's cases now seen all over the world, and it's hard for people to detect someone who has the virus. It says concerns are growing about the deadly new virus behind a fast-spreading epidemic in China. The number of people ill with or dying of a viral pneumonia caused by the new coronavirus is rising rapidly, despite quarantines of millions of people and other measures to try to stop it. Yes, I've been hearing, reports that this just keeps spreading exponentially, and it's like, there's no way for them to stop this. Of course, they're going to try to create vaccines or something in the future to stop this. Not that that's actually going to be able to stop it, but obviously this is a really, really bad situation. It says the virus has been carried by travelers to other countries, including the US. Stock prices have fallen as investors have grown worried about the potential global impact if the epidemic can't be stopped. So like I said, some things that may be happening across the world, it can have an effect on you. Like here, stock prices, our economy, cause and effect. Very little is known about this virus, which for the moment carries the scientific name of 2019 nCoV, meaning novel coronavirus. Scientists are racing to learn more. Key questions to answer are how long the incubation period is, how long someone is infectious, and whether or not people can be asymptomatic and spread the virus, says Ian Lipkin. Here's what scientists and public health officials know so far. How dangerous is the new coronavirus? It appears to be less deadly than a related pathogen, severe acute respiratory syndrome, or SARS, which erupted in China in 2002 and spread globally in 2003. SARS killed about 10% of the people it infected, while about 3% of the people confirmed to be infected with this new coronavirus have died. So, it seems like I guess it's not as big of they haven't had as many deaths. But of course, this is only the beginning of what's occurring here. Many of those who have died are elderly or have other illnesses such as diabetes. But the new virus may spread from one person to another more easily than SARS, some early disease modeling suggests. What is a coronavirus? This newly virus belongs to a family of viruses known as coronaviruses. Named for the crown-like spikes on their surfaces, they infect mostly bats, pigs, and small animals. Okay, so that's where they're getting the whole thing that, this came from bats, because I've been seeing people on YouTube like showing videos of, people over in Asia at restaurants, and on the menu is bats. Like they'll, I've seen several videos where people have a soup, and inside the soup is a whole bat. Okay. Yeah, I know in China they eat, a variety of animals. But, I've never seen that. And I can imagine with with the lack of regulations that they put on, preparing food and all that something like this could definitely spread. Because who knows where they're even getting these bats from? It is crazy. In recent years, they have become a growing player in infectious disease outbreaks worldwide. 7 strains are known to infect humans, including this new virus, causing illnesses in the respiratory tract. 4 of those strains cause common colds. 2 others, by contrast, rank among the deadliest of human infections: SARS and Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, or MERS. So here it kind of gives you a diagram, I guess, of how the virus gets to humans. And they have I've heard bats, I've heard snakes. I'm like, where is it coming from? I guess the article gets into that. It says, where does this new coronavirus come from? The new virus likely came from bats, scientists say. Okay. So, people, this is why we have dietary laws. This is why the Most High says, do not eat these animals. Because if you do, you don't know what type of diseases you will be getting from them. I mean, bats literally feed off of blood from animals. So that's not something that you should be eating. But, people will do it anyway, and they'll call it a delicacy. And they'll make you pay way more for it. Like this garbage disposal animal, basically. It's a scavenger. It eats the trash and the nastiness on the earth. They'll make you pay the most amount of money for it. Like a red lobster and stuff. All those creatures are scavengers, but they will con you into paying so much for it, even though that stuff is harmful for you. Health officials believe the outbreak originated in a large animal and seafood market in Wuhan, China. So yes, that's where all this is originating. That's where they've tried to quarantine these people, and they're not letting them get out of the city. But I think we're, several countries are trying to have some evacuation plans for people that are stranded there in the city, which, that's tough, because you feel bad for the people that are stuck there that don't have the virus, but then again, they said it's hard to tell who has the virus and who doesn't. So you don't want those people to be brought back to their, countries and, they ended up having the virus. Then that can spread. It says of the first 41 cases, 27 had some exposure to that market, according to a report in the medical journal The Lancet. But 3 of the first 4 people to become ill on December 1st and December 10th said they had no contact with the market. Scientists say it will take some time to identify the exact source. How is the virus spread among humans? It is likely spread through a cough, kiss, or other contact with saliva, Chinese officials say. MERS and SARS spread mainly through respiratory droplets produced when someone coughs or sneezes. Those 2 viruses spread mostly through close contact. At a time like this, I'm going to be washing my hands constantly. not trying to be too close to people because it's troublous times out here, and I'm not trying to catch anything. So this article goes more into, how easily does the virus spread? Is it safe to travel to China? No. I would say no. I don't plan on traveling anytime soon. Yeah, so there's a bunch more that this article goes into, but yeah, I just wanted to read a little bit if you guys haven't heard about that in the news. Yeah, there's been several deaths because of this virus, and it's just exponentially spreading from China to different countries. So make sure that you are clean and take extensive measures to make sure that you're not getting sick from anyone. And news like this about this basically plague spreading is it just makes you think about life and how it's a blessing to be alive every day, and that we shouldn't take these things for granted. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to spend time with your friends and family. Enjoy life, and I'll see you in the next one. Shalom.